All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna do a nice little dinner tonight. It's basically gonna be home fries, and it's gonna be I'm gonna have Brussels sprouts, and I'm gonna have deer steaks. So to the left in the white package is deer steaks. I have the Brussels sprouts in front of me, and I'm gonna just use for the home fries 2 potatoes is this size. I've already chopped them up. Okay, diced potatoes. Okay, then I'm gonna dice the onions and mushrooms. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to let these potatoes boil for about maybe 15 minutes. Okay, and while I'm going to do that, I'm going to put my Brussels sprouts in my pressure cooker, set that for about 10 minutes with 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay, salt, pepper. All right, real easy. All right, I just put a half a bottle of water. Okay, this is a 20-ounce bottle with these potatoes. Got it set for 425 degrees. Then I have my Brussels sprouts. Okay, I'm just going to set this for 10 minutes. I'm going to put my 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay, just give me a second here. All right, so I'm going to just cover this stuff up. Okay, set my pressure cooker for 10 minutes. Yeah, these Brussels sprouts will be done in no time. Now, another way that I like to do them is I like to put them in my pan, and sometimes I split them in half, put salt and pepper in them, butter, and I let them boil for about 10 minutes and maybe 15 minutes till they're nice and tender and they're really good. That way, Brussels sprouts are basically like little mini cabbage. I like them. I kind of develop an acquiring taste for them, and they're healthy, so healthy greens. All right, we'll be back in about 15 minutes. All right, so the potatoes are pretty much done. They had cooked a little early, about 13 minutes. So I put about 2 tablespoons of grease. I diced my onions, mushrooms, and I found some green peppers. I like green peppers in that. So I'm going to just put handfuls in, okay, with my potatoes, okay, and I'm going to let this fry for about maybe 10 minutes, okay. Season it with probably 2 tablespoons of, not 2 tablespoons, not that much, but 2 teaspoons of salt, teaspoon of pepper, okay, garlic. I have some onion powder, maybe a tablespoon of garlic, okay, onion powder. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so I have garlic herb spice here. This is 2 teaspoons. I have pepper, my onion powder, and the salt. You really can't see it, okay? But I'm gonna let this cook for about another 8 more minutes, okay? My Brussels sprouts are pretty much done, so I'm gonna let that cook in its own heat. All right, I'm gonna mix this around a little bit. As you can see, some of it's brown, okay? And I'm gonna have to stop this, okay? So when I come back, this will be nice and mixed up evenly, and I'm gonna prepare my steaks. I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I have my steaks already prepped. They've been poked, okay? They have salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic herb spice on there. Okay, my home fries are pretty much done. I kind of like mine a little bit soft. My potatoes, that is, they're a little bit easier to eat. For me, I like these, so they're nice and done the way that I like them. Okay. If you like your potatoes a little firmer, you can cook them a little bit less. I let mine cook for about 13 minutes. You can let yours cook for about 8 or 9. Okay, and they're gonna cook anyway, especially if they're fried. So, real quick, I have my little air fryer / oven, and I'm going to set this for about 12 minutes. And I'm going to let these steaks cook well done. Put this on about 350-ish, okay, so it can nice and slow cook, so it can come out tender. So also they are sprinkled with olive oil too. I have an olive oil spray so it can kind of have that little fried sensation to it, okay, when you eat it. We'll be right back when this is done. All right. Well, for one last segment, this is my gravy. I just use 1 pack of gravy. I have 2 teaspoons of butter, just a little dash of salt, pepper, garlic, okay, herb garlic that is, and onion powder, okay. And I put a little bit of oregano for just a little bit of twang. There's about 2 tablespoons of that beef stock from the steak in there. And I just took some boiled water and boiled it for about 2 minutes. No, actually about 3.5 minutes. And I'm just going to it needs 1 cup of water. So I'm just going to just pour maybe what I feel is about a half a cup. I'm just going to whisk it real quick. Whisk it to desired thickness. Okay. So once I've done that, okay, I think that's enough right there. So I'm just going to just let that stand, okay, and maybe I could pour a little bit on this on the steak here. That's going to thicken up anyway. I'm going to walk away because I have to do a ride. I'm going to be back in about 2 hours, and I'm going to put a little bit on the potatoes as well, just a little bit, so I could just set that aside. All right, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, this is deer steaks, air fried, gravy, home fried potatoes, and Brussels sprouts. Okay, so if you find this video interesting, please like, subscribe, and share. It took me probably about 15-20 minutes to make this meal. As you can see, it's real easy, and it's good for the whole family. And I know you guys are busy and so forth, doing your thing with your job and all that. But so this is another Corona cooking recipe. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, you guys be safe and be clean out there. All right, so we got the finished product. I got some deer steaks, my home fries, and then my Brussels sprouts. All right, so they were pressure cooker in that butter for about 8-9 minutes, and I turned it off. It's just going to simmer its own heat. Real quick, I'd almost forgot. I'm going to use some gravy real quick, okay, and I'm going to make some gravy real fast. It's only going to take about like 2 minutes. I'm going to put it in the microwave in a bowl, okay, with 1 cup of water. I'm probably going to just season it with a little bit of onion powder, some pepper, garlic, and and I'll pour this over the steak. I'll be right back.